the second time this month, temperatures are into the 60s, resulting in well above average weather and getting rid of any kind of chill that was left over from Saturday. And we will continue to see several more days in the 60s throughout this week. It's whereabouts we sit right now in a few spots. Rockford at 60, Dixon at 61. Sublette all the way up to 63 currently, upper 50s across the rest of the state line. Definitely a warm start to the evening. You look at future track and we're going to hold on to the 50s for a couple more hours. We get to about sunset, as you can see, though. We're bordering on the 40s and we will then drop quickly into the 40s and 30s later this evening, but still had a couple more hours of sunshine as well as warmth to enjoy before those slightly brisk conditions slide in. We do stay above freezing tonight under partly cloudy conditions. May see the sidewalk a little on the damp end in the morning as a result of some drizzly and foggy weather that could move through late tonight. Reason why, there's a stationary front off to our north. This eventually gets kicked loose and comes through as a weak cold front that could result in some drizzly weather as well as some cooler conditions for tomorrow. However, we're not going to drop a ton compared to today. As you look at future trek, a pretty quiet evening, and then looking at that very spotty drizzle around the region as that front works through about sunrise. We get to sunrise, the weather looking dry, and we should then remain dry and clearing out fast going into tomorrow afternoon. That'll boost our temperatures up, but not quick enough, however, to get us back up into the 60s like we saw today. We do get a little close. We're in the mid-50s for tomorrow, still well above average under a partly cloudy sky. We do have a chance for showers later this week, not necessarily looking at any kind of heavy rainfall, but the weather might be a little wetter than the drizzly conditions that we'll have as of tonight. This week also, a flood safety week in Illinois. Again, not getting flooding rainfall, but it's a good time to think ahead. Just make sure you avoid floodwaters, whether you're walking or driving, because only a foot can move your vehicle off of the road. So it's not a ton of water when there's flood situations going on. And make sure once we get into that season, we are looking out for advisories, watches, and warnings. Know the difference between all of those. Looking ahead in the forecast, again, just a little rainy at the end of the week. We do cool off just one day into the 40s, and then seeing the 60s return by the end of the week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, overall looking very warm moving forward as well. Temperatures still bordering on the 60s early next week, though a couple 40s do pop up yet again next week, Brittany.
Not a bad week for us, Alex. Thanks.